Smoke gets in your eyes.
What's the next note? Do it from the beginning again. Nope.
No.
Beginning. Always start from the beginning is the best way. No,
No.
not that.
No.
F to begin with.
Yes.
Yes, that's it.
F again.
It is.
Yes.
So, try a wrong note. You know if it's wrong,
Yes.
but don't repeat the wrong note.
No.
Pick another one. Yes. What's next? No. Well, go from the beginning. It depends where you are. Always go from the beginning. Yes, then. It is.
Yes.
It's a D.
D.
Have you ever done this, Colin?
No.
Have you ever tried to just work out a song for yourself?
No.
Well, I'm glad we're doing this. From the beginning. Then it leaps up. Da, 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 da. Nearly. I'll tell you what, it's a B flat. Awkward. That's what it is.
Right.
But you do it one by one and you'll eventually work out what it is.
Yes.
So from the beginning. La 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 la. Yes. No. So, right, you've got the next note is correct.
Yeah.
Write it down. Right, because what happens is you're going on to the next note and you might well lose the right note. Now you can work it out. And if you always go from the beginning, it's great practice of this, you see. Well done. It goes up. Da 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 da. Yes.
So it's a C.
It's a C. Now listen, one thing to point out, because we're starting on an F, all the B's are B flats.
Yes.
Will you make a note of that?
Right.
But write it at the top, the end here. All B's are B flats, black notes. That's the sharp sign. It's the little B.
Right.
The little B. That's a sharp sign.
So it's
It was a lovely sharp sign, but we want a capital B. No, that needs to be a capital B,
B.
with a small b.
Right.
Scrub all that because it's untidy. Right, so it's capital B with a little b. Exactly right. Did you put a sharp there? So turn it into a. Exactly. Well, it's all part of learning.
Right.
Well done. From the beginning. Now to B flat next. Yes. That's why I told you all that, because it's the B flat next. Yes. Not quite. Yes, it is.
The G.
Then it leaps up again. La. Goes quite high. That's what it is.
It's an F.
Right. The reason why I always say play from the beginning is because if you start somewhere like there, you can lose the thread of it. And you can think, well, I don't know where it goes, and you don't know. So it's always good. Right, a little hint. You want your thumb on, no you don't, you want your second finger on the A. Right. On the A, yes. Put a 2 before that A, because that's your fingering.
Just underneath.
Wherever that works for you will do.
Right.
2.
Yeah.
Yes, just for the fingering. You see, that's why, because your thumb's on the G, you see?
Right.
Right? G. And then it jumps up to the F. So now you want an arrow on that F, because otherwise it might just go down. So arrow going, it's going this way.
Yes.
So an arrow towards me, I think you want, is going to do the trick, isn't it?
Yes.
And that's going to work for you. That works.
Right.
Okay?
Okay.
So, listen, this is a wonderful thing to do. There are millions of songs out there.
Yes.
You don't need me. I'm doing myself out of a job here. to be able to, think I wanted to have a go at this. Right. You know how it goes. Mm-hmm. You know what the right notes are. Get up some paper. Yeah. Right. The only thing really a teacher can do, there's two things here. Number one is the fingering.
Yes.
because it's awkward for you.
Yes. It's always where you are, whether you're going up or down or whether it's...
The fingering always has to prepare you for what's coming. That's why you start on with your third finger on the F. If you start with your thumb, you're going to be stuffed within 3 notes. You got no fingers.
Yeah.
So it's always about getting the fingers where they need to be for what's coming up.
Okay.
And the other thing where I come in handy is writing the chords in.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be very difficult for you writing. I mean, the first chord is an F. So if you try an F chord with it, it's going to work. No, just play it.
Right.
So play a basic F chord with the F.
Right.
Not down there, because try it down there, it's too muddy.
Is it right? Yeah.
Yeah, so you want it there. Right, so there it is.
Yes.
Red pen, you know the system. You write a capital F above in a circle. And that tells you it's an F chord. That's how I do it.
Yes. Right.
Right. Then it gets interesting. Now with jazz you can do different chords, but I love another diminished seventh. Try this. Little finger on G sharp.
Little finger.
This is left hand.
Right.
Little finger.
Yes.
G sharp but higher up.
Right.
That one. It's 3, 3 and 3. It's a diminished seventh.
Right.
So count up 3 from there.
2, 3.
And then another 3 with your second finger. Yep, that one is in the air.
Yes.
And then another 3 for your thumb. Again. And that's a diminished 7, like the other one you did,
Right.
but starting on a G sharp.
Right.
G sharp diminished. Right. And it's on the second note.
Yes.
So, red pen, what you're going to write is a G sharp above it.
Right.
G sharp. G, that's it.
Yeah.
G with the sharp sign that you were doing, like the hash sign. In a circle. Well, now you put a little 0 after the sharp sign.
Right.
A little 0. That's the sign, the jazz sign for a diminished seventh, thankfully.
Right.
All of that's in a circle.
Right. Okay.
And like I did for you, write the individual notes above it, a G sharp. Yep. G sharp, B. D, F. And put them in a square or a rectangle, you know, and that shows you that you play them all together. And there you are, there's the system.
Okay.